fans, and welcome back to Get Me a Library. So I'm doing something different today. I've not done a video like this before, so I'm basically telling you what I want to read in December. So I've picked 4 books, but I am currently reading a book at the moment which I haven't finished. So unless I can finish it today, it's going to be on my to be read / finished books for December. So the book that I'm currently reading is The Order of the Phoenix, which is downstairs and I should have brought it up, but that's the one that I'm currently reading at the moment. I'm over halfway, so I'm hoping that if I can just knuckle down today. I know that the weekend is technically December, but if I can read it then as well, then I consider myself done. But then I've got 4 books that I want to read as well. So this is in no particular order. Well, actually the first 2 are, but the other ones, it just depends. But I'll tell you what I mean when I get there. Okay, so the first book that I want to read in December, now this is in order, is The Half-Blood Prince. So I need to finish reading my Harry Potter reread. So because I'm on The Order of the Phoenix at the moment, I need to then go on to The Half-Blood Prince to be able to complete it. And then I need to go on to The Deathly Hallows. Feeling these books, I just feel like I can do it, whereas when I hold The Order of the Phoenix, I'm like, this is so big. So I can get there. I mean, I've done it before. I read all the Harry Potter books in a week once, so I can do it. Things have just sort of been happening, just like work or just not wanting to just read, just wanting to do like other things. So I can do it, but these are the next 2 that I have to read no matter what. Obviously in this order. The next book that I want to read in December is Only the Ocean. This is probably a book that I want to read after I've read these 2 because I can't read more than 1 book at a time. It's not very big, so hopefully I can do it. The writing is pretty big as well, so I'm hoping that I can do it with that as well. So I'm hoping to read this. So this one is what I got in my book box club, and I will tell you what it's about. The plan was meant for her and her alone. It had her name scribbled clean through it like a stick of rock. She went over it again and again like a chant. Cal Crow lives in a dead-end swamp with her deadbeat family and a damaged heart, but she has a plan to escape. It's a 1-2-3 fortune story that goes stow away on the ship, kidnap the girl, swap the girl to pay for passage to America, and a life-saving operation. But the ocean is untamable force and wrecks ships and plans alike. Fierce and sweet, raw and uncompromising, this is a story of an unforgettable relationship forged on an epic journey. So it doesn't tell you what the operation is. It doesn't tell you too much about the character other than where the character lives and the fact that they want to leave. But I just think this cover looks so beautiful. Oh god, it's going everywhere. And I think it looks amazing without a sleeve as well. The jacket, whatever everyone calls it. So yeah, I want to get doing this. I want to get to read this because it came in my book box and I'm a little bit behind with them. It is mainly because the books aren't always my thing, or I need to be in the mood to read that because they're not fantasy books. So we'll see how I get on with this one. This is kind of like, I want to read it because I've got it. I want to read all the books that I've got, but it's not something that like, oh my god, I have to read it, like the Harry Potter books, I have to finish them, I want to finish them. Whereas this one, because it's a book that I got in November, I feel that I need to read it soon. And the last book that I want to read in December is a Fairy Loot book, which I got in my Fairy Loot box. Now they're doing a readathon, which I believe is between the 10th and the 16th of December, which is perfect because then I can put Harry Potter to the side and I can just read that for that readathon. If I want to continue reading it, I can continue reading it. If I don't want to continue reading it after the readathon and I didn't like it, I didn't enjoy it, then it doesn't matter because I can say that I've given my all in trying to read this book, and then I can just go back to Harry Potter, so all is well. Okay, this cover is just amazing and it's beautiful. It is Skyward by Brandon Sanderson. I've never read a Brandon Sanderson book before. A lot of people rant about it and say that he's really, really good. I've never read it, so I don't know, but this cover just looks amazing. I thought it was going to be this book in the box, because Fake Rate were talking about it and they did actually say what the book was, and they were, you know, really proud to do it, so they told everyone what it was, and the cover is beautiful. It was done by Charlie Bowater, who does Sarah J Maas. So when Fairy Loot said that they were going to be doing this sci-fi theme, I was like, oh my god, it's going to be this book. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to reading it. It's very big. The writing isn't tiny, so that's good. I don't have a thing about tiny writing, I don't want you to think that. I prefer books that don't have tiny writing, but I find the bigger the writing, the easier it is to read. Whereas when it's small, you have to sort of focus and you feel like it's going on forever. So yeah, I really want to read this one. I want to get down to it. If you haven't seen my unboxing, I will just show you underneath, all pretty in gold. I don't think I have a sprayed edge book with gold in it. So this one is Spencer's World has been under attack for hundreds of years. An alien race called the Krell leads onslaught after onslaught from the sky in a never-ending campaign to destroy humankind. Humanity's only defence is to take to their ships and fight the enemy in the skies. Pilots have become the heroes of what's left of the human race. Spencer's always dreamed of being one of them, of soaring above Earth and proving her bravery. But her fate is entwined by her father's, a pilot who was killed years ago when he abruptly deserted his team, placing Spencer's chances of attending the flight school somewhere between slim and none. No one will let Spencer forget what her father did, but she's determined to fly, and the Krell she's made that a possibility. They've doubled their fleet, making Spencer's world twice as dangerous, but their desperation to survive might take her to skyward. Ooh, so good. It's not really my thing. I think the only sci-fi book that I have read that I can think of is the Lunar Chronicles, and I absolutely love them. I think that because it sort of had like the very loose retelling, like Cinderella, Snow White, Rapunzel and Red Riding Hood, it had like the very loose retellings of them with Wolf and everything. I think that's why I liked it, and then because it had like the sci-fi and the space, I liked it as well. I think Artemis Fowl is sci-fi and I've read one of his books, but the point is that it's not really my thing. So when one of the girls on Bookstagram asked me if I was going to join the readathon, I thought, do you know what, let's try it, because again, it's not my thing. They're doing a readathon, just try it, because I did a readathon with another girl. I tagged her in my last video when I did the Light Between Worlds review, and we always kind of do one like every third weekend, roughly every other weekend. So we're doing like a Christmas one. So I don't think these books can kind of fit in with Christmas theme necessarily, but it just literally means that for 2 days or whatever, I don't read anything else but that, and it's always a really good way, especially if you're in a reading slump, because you have other people with you. And even if you don't read enough, it doesn't matter, it's not a competition, it's just to see how much you can read. So yes, these are my lineups for December. Obviously Harry Potter comes first because I have to finish the series, but yeah, I think I've got quite a good selection here. I've got my favourites, I've got something different and something which isn't my thing. They're both kind of not my thing, but yes, and they've all got very beautiful colours. I said really, that's really weird. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. If you like these videos, do a thumbs up. If you want me to do more of these videos, do a thumbs up. I'm so taking this from Glam and Gore Mikey when she does the like this video if you like this video if you like that. So hashtag, I'm copywriting her what she says, so I hope she doesn't mind. But yes, please like this video if you like this video. I'm not going to do what she does. But yeah, please leave a comment if you like these kind of videos. I've never done something like this before because I don't always have a to be read list. I have so many books that are to be read, but I don't actually have a list. So let's see if I can actually do this. Because the good thing is I don't actually have a book that I want to read after Harry Potter. I've got loads of books that I want to do rereads of, which will be in my next video. But other than this, I don't actually have a set book that's after. So that's why these ones are really good. So just some exciting news quickly. My boyfriend is going to get me for Christmas the Throne of Glass series. Yay! Sorry, I don't know why I did that, that's really weird. But yes, I'm so excited for it. So that's obviously going to be my next kind of series I'm going to read. I'm not going to say that I'm going to read it straight away if I get it, because I like to finish the book I'm reading. But I'm really excited to read it. My friend has been going on and on about it. She's tagged here and she's told me so much about it without spoiling it, and she really loved it, and she loved the Court of Thorns and Roses series. So I'm really looking forward to getting my hands into that book and reading it. So yes, I will see you guys soon for my next video. Bye! Hope you have a lovely day. Bye!